All right, so our next speaker is Ruoqian Cheng, who's going to be talking about how to measure a sound merger, the NL case in Fuzhou.
Okay, so now follow me, read the two words, nap and lap. Yeah, why don't you follow me, read it? Okay, nap and lap. Yeah, you sense it. N and L sound so different in English, and it's also true in Mandarin. However, today I want to tell you, in Fuzhou, a local language spoken in Southeast China, N and L are merging. Oh, some surprised faces. And mind you, the question is, why would you trust me? So, I can tell you, as someone who do experiments, I can test a sound change. I can test how N and L are merging in a language that you don't even speak. So, what happens when sound merges? So, in the speaking side, people may just say the two sounds in very similar way. And to test this, I firstly need to know what makes two sounds form a contrast. So, I collected recordings from two languages, English and Mandarin, two languages that have the contrast. Then, I analyze the recordings and get a set of parameters that distinguish N from L. Then, I apply these parameters to Fuzhou. The results told me that, yes, these parameters are really similar for N and L in Fuzhou. So you know, yes, people produce N and L very similarly. Then you may ask, it's possible that people produce it similarly, but they can still hear it. So in the listening side, I invited my Fuzhou speakers to the lab and have them listen to the Mandarin sounds. They listen to Mandarin sounds in pairs. Half of the pairs are the same sound. Yes. Half of the sounds are different. Then, after each pair, I ask them, whether you think the two sounds you just heard are the same and different. Here's the results. You can see in the same condition, they are doing really great. However, in the different condition, 50% tells that they are just guessing. So they have no sense of what makes it contrast. And then, the listening data tell us that Fuzhou speakers tend to ignore the difference between N and L. Together, our speaking, together our speaking and listening data just tell us that N and L are really merging in Fuzhou. And throughout this process, I want to show you, as an experimental person, as an experimental phonetician, this is how I capture a sound change and show you concretely. And this is the power of experiments. This is the power how we make linguistic research testable and reproducible and scientific. Thank you.